This is the story of Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter who lived with his wife and his two children, Hansel and Gretel. Times were hard, and they barely had enough food. The tiny food he could get was always given to his children. One night, the woodcutter wife, who was the children's stepmother, decided, "There is only one thing to be done. Tomorrow I will take the children deep into the forest and leave them there. Then I will no longer have to go hungry." But what she didn't know was that Hansel had overheard her evil plan. He waited until everyone was asleep and went out to collect as many white pebbles as he could find. Soon his pockets were completely full of pebbles. Then he quietly returned to his house.
The next morning, the stepmother took Hansel and Gretel deep into the forest. The tall trees surrounded them, and the sunlight barely touched the ground. When they reached a big old tree, the stepmother told them to rest. Soon the children realized they were alone. Gretel said, "Hansel, I think she left us here. What are we going to do?" Hansel said, "Don't worry, Gretel. I dropped white stones along the way. When the moon comes out, we can follow them home." The forest grew dark and cold.
The next morning, their stepmother woke them early again. She said them, "Children, your father is tired from worrying about you. Come, and we will cut the wood from him and bring it home." Hansel and Gretel knew it was a trick, but they had no choice. Hansel took a small piece of bread and dropped crumbs along the way. When they were deep in the forest, the stepmother told them, "Wait, I will gather the wood and come back for you." She never came back. As night fell, Gretel cried, "She's left us again. Now we will never find our way home." Hansel just smiled. "Don't worry, sister. I left us to try to follow." But when he looked for the breadcrumbs, they were gone, eaten by the old woodland creatures. The children had no choice but to keep walking through the dark forest, tired and hungry.
Suddenly, they saw a beautiful little house made of candy, cookies, and chocolate. It looked delicious. It had many sweet details. They start to eat the roof, door, and window when an old witch came out. "Oh, who eat in my house?" "We're sorry, lady. We were very hungry." "Oh, poor hungry children. Come inside, little one. You must be hungry." The children entered the house, not knowing that the witch was evil.
After eating, Hansel and Gretel slept in the witch's house. The next morning, Gretel woke up without her brother. "Where is Hansel?" she said. The witch locked Hansel in a corner. The witch wanted to feed Hansel and then cook him for dinner. Gretel couldn't let the witch cook her brother, so When the witch was near the oven, Gretel pushed her into the oven. Gretel closed the oven and went for her brother.
Gretel freed her brother, and together they found the witch's treasure. They filled their pockets with gold and jewels. Hansel said, "Now we can go home, Gretel." After walking for many days, they finally found their father. He was very happy and hugged them tightly. "Oh, my dear children, you are safe," said the father. And from then on, Hansel, Gretel, and their father lived happily ever after, never hungry again. The end.